What's good, chat? What's good? We bumping some Kiefer Green as per usual. Expedition Green. Yeah, we're trying something different tonight. And yeah, there might be a bit of a schedule change in the near future. Hard to say at the moment. But until then, enjoy the bops.
vacarme s'en va dans l'oubli éternam. Et Gustave dom guardiam, dilim didididilam, lutes sera dorilom, seram.
Yo, what's good, chat? We better get this started. After one more bop. This Kiefer Green, Expedition Green. Let me put that Bandcamp link in the... Who's ready for a drop? What's good? What's good? How we doing, chat? Oh shit, I forgot. Yeah, fight night. I gotta add. Alright, alright. So I figured we'd do something different, chat. I figured we'd do something a little different tonight. I got. Where it at? Where it at? Where it at? Yeah! I got a little notepad opened up here. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, hold up. Hold up, chat. Hold up, chat. The, this ain't gonna work. What I have here ain't gonna work. Okay. Okay. So what I gotta do is uh-huh. Uh-huh. Then control, is it control or shift? There we go. Now we can actually see shit. Alright. Now we can actually see shit. There we go. As you see, we got the 10, we got the 10 to 1 up top. We got some suggestions that I saw on chat. I got some, we seen some in chat, and then I got some of my personals here. I got some of my personal faves that, you know, I may have to throw in there just on principle. Know what I'm saying? But, you know, we gonna try to make this fair. We gonna try to make this fair. Eastside with the 2. Doom's favorite game was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I think that did have, did that actually? I think that did actually have a PS2 game, because that was around the time when, like, that Tim Burton remake was, like, a thing. Now I gotta look it up. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory PS2. Yeah, I knew it was a real game. Yeah, it's based on the Tim Burton John. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory for PS2 is terrible by Mindy Pulp. That might actually be that might be its own stream topic. We might do a stream just where we just watch that. Cause that looks like a fun time. Reacted to that. Hell yeah. Shit, dude. Shit. 1 second. Okay. So, where to begin? Where to begin with this? Where to begin with this list? Well, well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just get I'm gonna just get number 1 out the way. I'm gonna just quick get number 1 out the way. Yeah. Uh-huh. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep, that's about right. Oh my god. Oh shit, Futurama, Max Payne. I forgot Max Payne was PS2 era. You know, Satellite Man, I've never actually played the Manhunt games. I actually need to get on that shit. I actually need to get on that shit cuz I've never even touched them, Johns. So I gotta get my game up. I gotta get my game up. Oh yeah, Crazy Taxi did have a PS2 port. Here's a fun little fact. As far as I'm aware, Crazy Taxi is not a DVD like all the other PS2 games. Most PS2 games are DVDs, right? Crazy Taxi is still a compact disc for whatever reason. It's weird. I don't know why. Oh yeah, I do got Fatal Frame. Fatal Frame 2 was a trip, dog. Fatal Frame 2 was fucking crazy. Referencing a Twitter post where a guy stacked some PS2 games to the tune of "We Didn't Start the Fire. It's all been burning since the world been turning." You know what? Unoriginal Sin. I'm weird. If I like scroll down in my personals, right? And I got my. I've always been more of a Virtual Fighter 4 guy. Like I get why people like VF4 Evolution, but I've always preferred like the first four, like the first VF4. I don't know. I Evolution just don't do it for me. I don't know what it is. No, the original Metal Gear Solid was PlayStation 1, I believe, unless they did a remake. I remember I think they did a remake. Nah, they did. They did, but it was on GameCube. That's why. That's what I'm. Yep. Yeah, it was on GameCube. Ooh, and there's some people debating if 3 is better than 2. Honestly, 2 is the only one when it comes to Metal Gear, I've played 1, I've played 4, I've played 5. I ain't touched Peacemaker 3 or 2. I probably them feel like prerequisites to a stream topic like this. But fuck it, I'm already here. I'm already here. And you know we gotta get a Tekken in there. Okay, it ain't a top 10 PS2 nothing without Tekken. But this might be a bit of a controversial pick. I don't know. Out of the 3-4 Tekken games on the PS2, this one low key my favorite. Look, I get it. I get it. The wall splat mechanics were a bit broken, and they ain't really perfected yet, and the roster leaves a bit to be desired. But that soundtrack is peak. The aesthetics is peak. The story mode is peak. The Tekken Force mode peak. Like absolute peak. Like I'm sorry, I take Tekken 4 over 5 any day. And Tag is just like 3 ultimate in my opinion. Tekken Tag has always just kind of been 3 ultimate to me. Resident Evil 4. I forgot that was on PS2. Yo, Satellite Man, you low key cooking. I forgot that was even on PS2. I kept thinking that was like a Wii GameCube thing, like that generation. The one they don't fear. Been a member for over 2 years. Damn, no Need for Speed Most Wanted on the list? Well, we only got one game on the list so far, technically. These are all like, suggestions. My personal suggestions as well as some other people's suggestions. We only really have one on the list so far, and this one was just me putting that in, like this is just me. This is just me putting it in there. I love Pac-Man World 2. Pac-Man World 2 is just, I don't know. I have too many fond memories of that game. I have too many fond memories of Pac-Man World 2 to not put it on here. Same goes for Rayman 3. Oh my god, I love, like, again, this is my personals. iNinja, Tekken 4, Rayman 3. Like, this is my personal. Like Pac-Man World 2 was pretty much right here. Like but I want some of y'all to, throw out some suggestions too. But we gonna have to put Tekken somewhere. We are gonna have to put Tekken 4 somewhere. Okay. You know what? Tekken 4 in like the spot of 4. That feels right. That feels right. Know what I'm saying? That feels right. Fuck, dude, I forgot about Time Splitters and Sly Cooper. Yeah, that's the thing. There's so many. That's the thing with the PS2. There's so many goated games. Mr. Mosquito. Wasn't that Japanese exclusive? I don't know if we count in Japanese exclusive games, but it might not have been. With that in mind, Super Katamari, that needs to be on here. Tekken Tag 2 was on PS3. That's the PS triple. We trying to keep it to, yeah, Tekken Tag. Yeah, you know what? I will just, here's the compromise. I will just take the 4 out, and then that can be left up to interpretation. You know, it can be Tekken Tag, it can be Tekken 5, or you can be based like me and it can be Tekken 4, which is my favorite PS2 Tekken, because that shit's fire, okay? The stages were peak. Everything about that game is peak in my opinion. Oh yeah, yeah, Tenchu Wrath of Heaven. Mmm. Mmm. Goated. Absolutely goated. Triple B was good with the 5. You cannot have a top 10 PS2 games list without Kingdom Hearts or God of War. Also, I don't know why I can't talk. Also, Baldur's Gate, Dark Alliance, and Champions of Norath High Key Slap. I mean, yeah, well, see, I have Final Fantasy X here, but what are we thinking, chat? FF10 or Kingdom Hearts? One of them's got to go on the list. Are we thinking Final Fantasy or Kingdom Hearts? What we thinking? One of the two. Kingdom Hearts. I see Kingdom Hearts. Neither. Damn. Well, Metal Beast, what RPG, what JRPG do you suggest being in the actual top 10 then? Those are the two that I would think people would want on them. Damn, lover, I feel bad. I feel very bad because this is my first time ever hearing of Dark Cloud. I don't think I know what that is. I'm gonna quick look that up. Dark Cloud PS2. There's a Rod Wave song called Dark Cloud. Okay, there we go. PS2. Dark Cloud. This looked like some, did Akira Toriyama work on this? This drawing scream Dragon's Quest. This got that Toriyama vibe. But nah, I've never actually seen this before. That, you might be putting me onto a new game here. Oh, the voice actor for Robin is on this. Is in this game. Oh shit! Chat. I'm forgetting. We have to add a fucking Ratchet and Clank game. I love Ratchet Reloaded. Mm-hmm. I'm seeing a lot of people vote for Kingdom Hearts. I'm seeing a lot of Kingdom Hearts in chat. People want Kingdom Hearts in here, which makes sense. I remember it being a big deal. And so far we've only put games that I like, that you know, my personals in here. So we should probably get to the actual, so where would Kingdom, I personally speaking, I might put Kingdom Hearts at 7. How we feeling at 7? Now, I've only ever played the first one, so I don't really know what 2 has got over 1. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I have. Oh shit! Attention fan. That's right. Okami was on PS2, wasn't it? Yeah, that wasn't just a Wii exclusive, right? I thought it was, but that might actually have a PS2 port. Because I think that's around that time. Yeah, Okami was on PS2. Shit. Shit, dude. That's nuts. I would have never thought. I would have never thought. Okay, I'm seeing Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill 2 has definitely got to be on here. Or, like, okay. Okay, I'm a. Alright, chat. Only one survival horror. Well, I don't know. That might not be fair because, like, someone also said Resident Evil 4. Alright, chat. What are we thinking? Yeah. I mean, I personally am more of a Fatal Frame 2 kind of guy, but Silent Hill does slap. Silent Hill does slap. I might put Silent Hill at, like, see, I'm not too big into survival horror games. So it might be, like, further down here. Yeah, facts. Resident Evil 4 is more action horror. Oh, and then there's Siren. Who remembers Siren? Am I even saying that right? Is that even the name of the game? It was like that game where you could see the perspective of the monster sometimes or some shit. Yeah, who remembers Siren? Yeah, it might have to go to Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill 2 is gonna have to be. It's gonna have to take the crown. It's gonna have to take the crown of the whatchamacallits, silent horror. It might have to. Oh, you have Siren? Is it any good? I ain't played Siren in a minute. Like since I was a kid. Shin Megami Tensei. Oh. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see here. Triple B with the 5. My only gripe with the PS2 is when Sony says, "Oh, we managed to find 200,000 more PS2s we sold, and we found out about they like when Switch sales got close." You know what? That's fair, Triple B. That's fair. But that is a fair assessment. It is low-key annoying that the numbers magically bumped up when the Switch started getting close. But you gotta take into account how popular the PS2 was in other regions. In, like, regions you want to expect. Like fucking Brazil. Brazil has been on that PS2 grind. They are still on that PS2 grind to this day. Brazil is very much about their Sega consoles, like the Sega Genesis shit and PS2 shit. They heavy into that. So, like, there's a part of me that low-key believes it. Because, like, you know, they could still be selling fresh PS2s out there in Brazil. But also they could be fudging the numbers. It's hard to say. We're probably never going to know the real answer. Yeah, Brazil still produces new PS2s, and I believe that. Brazil has a very interesting video game market that I would love to do like a stream or a video diving into. Like, oh my god, like that guy, I gotta ask, did you or anyone you know ever pick up a Zeebo? What was the Tekken 2 port for the Zeebo like? I remember the Zeebo had Tekken 2. Low key, I think I would have liked the Zeebo back in the day. That John had Tekken 2, like some Crash Android Nitro Kart shit, Quakes 1 and 2, like like oddly enough, it kind of slapped. The library, at least. I don't know, but like they never sold them shits up here. We never got Zeebos, and there's still yet to be a good emulator for the Zeebo. They apparently also had a good Double Dragon, like an exclusive Double Dragon game or some shit that I want to play. But again, there's no fucking emulators up here for it, or at all. Esau with the 2. I'm guessing that says Need for Speed. You too. Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Yo. 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 Shaolin Monks. Bro. Out of all the Mortal Kombat games from that generation, Shaolin Monks might be the best because look, I'm gonna keep it a thou with y'all. The 6th gen console Mortal Kombat like one-on-one fighters like Deception and shit, they were okay, but they weren't great. They weren't great as far as 3D fighters go. I feel like they should have kept the old Mortal Kombat format. They should have kept the old like format that they had going with like 3 and 4 and shit because I don't know. Anytime I played them 3D Mortal Kombat Johns, I just wished I was playing Dead or Alive or Tekken or Virtual Fighter or Soul Calibur. You know, there were just so many better, or Fight Night. There were just so many better like 3D fighting games from that era. Yo, facts. I gotta fucking put Ratchet Deadlock somewhere. That's my personal favorite. That's my goat as far as Ratchet and Clank games. Ratchet Deadlock might be my go-to. Triple B with the 2. Oh, the Zeebo was in your old stream thumbnails. Yes! Yeah, Triple B knows. I used to, yeah, back, I had an old, very old, like, we talking 2021, 2022, like default thumbnail, for streams with no topic, and I had the Zeebo on there. Disney Skate Adventure. I keep seeing Disney Skate Adventure on Twitter. That's making the waves. That's making the waves, dude. All right. So someone mentioned God of War 2. And that, again, like I probably should have played like a lot of these. I've played God of War 1. I have never touched God of War 2. But I'm a meet you halfway. That God of War 2, I remember was like one of the biggest PS2 games, like one of the biggest. Okay, so it's got to be in the upper tier. I'm gonna put it at 3. 3 makes sense. Oh. Shit. And then, okay, as far we need a first person shooter in here though, chat. We do. I know the PS2 wasn't really known for first person shooters. I know that really wasn't the PS2's thing. That was more of an original Xbox thing. But the PS2 did have some goated FPS games, okay? It had Serious Sam Next Encounter, it had Half-Life, I've never really played Black, but it had Black. Time Splitters, Killzone. Call of Duty. So what are we feeling? Oh, Battlefield. That's right. Battlefield was on there. Oh my god, I forgot about the Area 51 remake. Yo. Yo, I forgot Area 51 had a remake. Oh shit. Oh shit, dude. Star Wars Battlefront. Yeah, you see, Triple B, I would go immediately for Battlefront, but I never see anyone play first person mode. Anytime I'm watching someone play Battlefront, either IRL or like on streams, because yeah, there do be people who still stream like OG Battlefront 2 and shit. They're never playing first person mode. It's always third person. No one ever plays it first person mode. I don't know why. So I feel like I can't. I almost feel like I can't put Battlefront on there for that reason alone, for it being a first person shooter. But again, first person shooters weren't really a PS2 thing. It weren't really PS2 wasn't really known for that. Ooh, Midnight Club. I'm forgetting Midnight Club. Oh my god, Space Invaders. Yo, yo. Yeah, the edgy Space Invaders. Yeah, chat. Some of y'all new in chat probably don't know. There was apparently an edgy reboot of Space Invaders for the PS2. They gave Space Invaders the Shadow the Hedgehog and like Bomberman Redline treatment, where it's like it's Space Invaders, but it's edgy. You gotta stop the world invasion from the aliens who are killing people in the streets and blowing up cities in the wreckage. It looks like it looked like some fucking Fist of the North Star Genocyber like shit. Except they had to make sure it got a T rating, so it couldn't be as gory as them Johns. So, but yeah, that's a real thing. Oh, you had a message about the Zebo? Let me scroll up. Scrolling up, scrolling up, scrolling up. Actually, better idea. YouTube gives me this cool little. All right, I click on your chat and then channel activity, and then that gives me. Yep, and then I can click on. And now I just get all of the messages you sent this entire chat. It's a pretty cool feature. Let's see here. Convinced the Zebo isn't real. Literally never seen a Zebo physically in existence, nor have I ever met anyone who had one. Oh, so like we might be getting gaslighted, is what you're saying. We might be getting gaslit because like no one's ever seen one. No one's ever seen. Yo, someone said Rainbow Six 3, and it's like, I know Rainbow Six 3 was mostly known on the original Xbox, but low key, I prefer the PS2 version. I prefer the PS2 version. The original Xbox version, like the for the original Xbox, the port for the original Xbox had this weird lives system, or save system, or some shit, and it was a pain in the ass. Meanwhile, if I recall, you could just save in the PS2, John. So it's like, so at that point, it's like, fuck it. I'm seeing Devil May Cry 3. Is it weird that I have personally always been more of an Onimusha guy? I don't know. I guess I just like samurai flicks more, like the samurai shit. But I need to actually like play a Devil May Cry game. I still have yet to actually like sit down and play one. Okay, I think I made a decision on the first person shooter. People been saying Time Splitters 2, and I remember Time Splitters 2. That shit was goated. That shit was good. But because not many people played first person shooters on the PS2, I might have to throw it here. Oh my god, Time Crisis 3. Oh my god, yes. Bro. Oh my god, I remember the old Time Crisis games. Shit, dude. Oh. And then we got Eastside with the 2. No Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. Really? Mm, well, I don't know. I feel like the thing is, Splinter Cell definitely deserve its flowers. But you know, if I put a Splinter Cell game in here, people are gonna want Metal Gear Solid in here instead. I feel like, it's just the more well-known like stealth action military game, and kind of probably more influential too. Which did y'all see a couple weeks ago? Them videos of like making the rounds that like I don't know, like cutscenes, of Splinter Cell and Metal Gear games where like Sam Fisher and Snake like acknowledge each other. That was fun. That was a fun little thing to see. Yeah, yeah, like they make references to each other and shit. Oh my god, that's right. Escape from Castle Wolfenstein, or Return to Castle Wolfenstein, I mean. Return to Castle Wolfenstein was on PS2. I completely forgot about that. Oh my god, Midway Arcade Treasures. I loved the Midway Arcade Treasures compilations. But I don't think anyone else would appreciate them. I think like Mendelio, I feel like us two will be alone in that feeling. I just saw in my recommendations the other day a Mortal Kombat streamer like dropped a video. It's like the worst ports of Mortal Kombat 1 and 2. It's like, how? Weren't they just like the arcade versions ported over? What did they do? Let's see. Never seen ads for the Zebo. Never seen it being mentioned anywhere ever outside the internet. It must have been a massive psyop. Oh my god, that's funny. That's fun. Like, never seen it in a store, nothing. Just never seen the fucking Zebo anywhere. It's gotta exist though. Stop Skeletons from Fighting made a video where he played one. Like someone sent him one, right? Alien Hominid. I feel like I've heard of that game before, but I've never seen it. Fake news. Yeah, Scott. Yeah, more like stop skeletons from faking. More like stop skeletons from faking. Big faker. Never in the store, never ads in magazines, never seen anyone mention the damn thing. It just don't exist. It just I don't know that guy. It's stop skeletons from lying. I don't know that guy. Like I never heard of King of Fighters until my college years. And apparently it was a big thing. Like not a big thing in the States, but like, KOF 11 was on shelves for PS2. Like I remember like friends having it and shit. We just never played it. You know. Well, back when I was a kid, the main arcade fighting games were like Mortal Kombat, mostly UMK3, Primal Rage, Virtua Fighter, and Tekken. Them's four were like the yes, but I've played KOF and I have I have KOF 99 on PS1. I have KOF's O2 and O3 on the original Xbox. So, but like you yeah, I can physically find one. You still can't physically find a Zebo? Damn. Oh my god, Zasper. Zasper. I've been trying to get people over for a fucking LAN party for like a week now. I might get people over for a LAN party at some point. But Unreal Tournament and Quake 3 were on PS2. I don't think they had online, but I think you could do LAN parties. Zasper, can you verify that? Could you do LAN parties on the PS2 Quake 3 and Unreal Tournament? I remember you couldn't go online. That was like exclusively PC and Dreamcast. Oh, played it on PC. That makes sense. All right, so far this list is looking pretty tight. This list looking pretty tight. How are we feel? Yo, chat. How are we feeling about Jack 3 or any of the Jack and Daxter games? Because I do have that like in the personals at the very bottom. How are we feeling about any of the Jack games? Jack 2. Yeah, I figured more people would be up for Jack 2. Jack 3 is just my personal favorite. Yeah, I might have to put Jack 2 here. I'm gonna put Jack 2. Well, I typed 3. I typed 3, sorry. I guess it's just gonna have to be 3, guys. I guess it's just gonna have to be 3. Let's see. There's Devil Maker. Satellite Man. What was Satellite Man saying that was like Sonic Hero? Oh, no. Slip Slop. You thinking Sonic Werewolf? What the fuck was it called? Well, it wasn't called Sonic Werewolf, but like I know what game you're talking about. It's not. That's not Heroes. This is different. Unleashed. Okay. Yeah, Sonic Unleashed. Yeah. You thinking Sonic Unleashed? Yeah, dude, it was Sonic Werewolf. No, I did not mention a Sonic game. Here's the thing. The Sonic games on PS2, they weren't terrible. They weren't as bad as people made them out to be on the internet back in the mid 2000s. But I definitely don't believe they are. They're definitely not top 10 material. They're definitely not top 10. No way. No way in hell. Nah. None of the PS2 Sonic games are they don't come close. They're good. They're good. Don't get it twisted. But like they're not top 10. They don't qualify. They don't qualify. Yeah, and some people would consider them the worst ports. I remember the PS2 port in particular was like apparently that one was notorious cuz like it was rushed or some shit. Something like that. So we got 2 spots here. Let's see. Okay. We might just have to slap Shadow of the Colossus somewhere on here. It's Shadow of the Colossus, man. It's Shadow of the Colossus. Okay. That's like the quintessential PS2 game. That's like the PS2 game, know what I'm saying? Sly 2? I do like me some Sly. I do like me some Sly. Yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and just slap this shit here. Okay. Okay, that like it's a good ass game. It's a good ass game. Yeah, no one someone brought up Fight Night. But nah, I don't think anyone brought up Def Jam Vendetta or Fight for New York, I mean. Yeah. Oh, a fun little Brazilian commercial for the 3DO or some shit. Okay. That could be fun. That could be a fun watch. All right, and then we might just have to just go ahead and put Sly 2. All right, chat, how we feeling about this top 10? How we feeling about this top 10? I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I'm sure Pac-Man World 2 technically don't deserve to be in the #1 spot, but that's my thing. That's my thing. I love me some Pac-Man World 2. You kidding? And it's a hard one, chat. Like, look at how many bangers. Look at how, like, Shaolin Monks, Super Katamari, I Ninja, Tenchu, Half-Life. Half-Life is on the PS2, bruh. Half-Life is on the PS2. That's the thing. That's the thing with a top 10 for PS2 games, man. I don't think it's even possible to make the perfect top 10 because there's so many certified bangers. There's so many bangers. We ain't have Soul Calibur. We put Tekken 4. There was a Shinobi game? I don't remember a Shinobi game. Interesting. Oh, I feel ya. I feel ya on the fighting games and shit. But if we you know what? We might have to do this again, but for different genres. Like different PS2 like game genres. Okay? Because because we could make a whole top 10 of like fighting games for PS2. We could. Soul Calibur, Tekken, Virtua Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom, King of Fighters, the fucking Dragon Ball games. Like, yeah. Oh my god, Dance Dance Revolution. Shit, dude. Shit. But yeah, we might try this again, but with a different like a genre next time. Like best top 10 PS2 fighting games or some shit. We might have to do that. All right, so what's this weird commercial that that guy recommended? That guy recommended. All right, what's weird about this? I gotta see.
Fala a verdade, hein? Videogame é um barato, né? Eu diria que é um vício. Eu fico na frente da televisão até terminar. Zerei. Segura pra mim. Real, vídeo e game. Você gosta de videogame como eu? A Real Vídeo, que todo mundo conhece, trabalha também com videogames. Aqui você encontra cartuchos, CDs para vender, encontra games para vender. E olha, Dia da Criança chegando aí, vou mostrar uns preços que...
Okay, I gotta ask that guy. Is video games the actual word in Brazilian Portuguese for video game? Is like, do y'all just say video games? Because it's throwing me off how he's speaking Portuguese, and then he'll just say video games. Is that how y'all say it? Or is bro here just like doing some goofy shit and just saying like the English word, like just throwing that in the sentence for no fucking reason?
Que as crianças vão fazer assim. E os pais, se você é um pai de estômago fraco,
Oh, it's a
saia da
regional
sala,
thing?
porque aqui
Oh,
o preço é
okay.
mais pra vender.
Also, gotta throw back the little fucking noise he
E
just
olha,
made.
dia da criança chegando aí, vou mostrar uns preços que as crianças vão fazer assim. "Ah!" E os pais, se você é um pai de estômago fraco, saia da sala, porque aqui o preço é muito bom.
Sounded like he said spice and senpai. Spice and senpai. That's gotta be the name of some like shitty light novel that only NEETs in Japan read or some shit.
E olha, dia da criança chegando aí, vou mostrar uns preços que as crianças vão fazer assim. "Ah!" E os pais, se você é um pai de estômago fraco, saia da sala, porque aqui o preço é muito bom. Vou começar, ó. Panasonic 3DO, sabe quanto que eles estão fazendo? R$480. Tá bom o preço? 480, ó, detalhe. Esse preço facilitam em 2 vezes ou aceitam seu cartão de crédito. O que mais tem aqui? Sega CD. Olha aqui, ó, mostra. Mega Drive 3 também vem com...
Oh my god, yeah! yeah, I knew... the fucking stack of Mega Drives makes so much sense. The stack of Mega Drives, bruh. There's so many.
Game, tá? R$299, facilitado em 2 vezes ou no seu cartão. Saturno, vem cá. PlayStation da Sony, também com um baita preço, R$650. E vem um game também, R$650, divididos em 2 vezes ou no seu cartão.
Oh my god, the Virtual Boy. The Virtual Boy.
Boy. Aqui, ó, Super NES. Estoque limitado, os primeiros vão levar R$314.
Oh, apparently they got a limited stock.
Aqui, ó,
I heard that.
Neo Geo CD.
Ooh, Neo Geo. A Neo Geo CD. Okay.
Certo? Num baita preço também, R$549, facilitam em 2 vezes. Comprou, você escolhe um CD. Chegou e escolhe. Agora, olha que legal. Se você comprar um desses games aqui, você ganha 10 locações gratuitas de game. É chegar.
Oh, for Forbidden D-Bag. I don't think you're familiar with the Brazilian video game market, okay? The reason there's so much unsold Sega shit is because they ordered that much Sega shit. They love Sega down there. Okay. Those are probably all the Segas they got left. People are heavy on Sega
Bom,
down
né?
there.
Tem também a parte de vídeos, ó.
The Master System and the
preço
Genesis
promocional.
in particular.
E lá no fundo, olha o que tem de videogame. Eles vendem, eles alugam. Ô pessoal, dá um sorriso aí. Pronto, eles estão sorrindo. Certo? Então vem, essa promoção, ó. Vale no domingo, eles vão estar aqui pra te atender, das 10 da manhã até as 10 da noite. Promoção até...
32X.
Ô pessoal, dá um sorriso aí. Pronto.
I didn't stop producing it until much later.
Certo?
Okay.
Então vem, essa promoção, ó. Vale no domingo.
Yeah, they got a whole thing of like 32X games. Yo, low-key, I like the 32X. I do. I know people shit on it, but like, I liked the 32X. The port of Mortal Kombat 2 was pretty fucking goated. The Virtual Fighter, obviously goated. The port of Doom, I mean, for 1994, if you couldn't afford a computer, it was probably the next best thing. But it probably would have been best to just wait for the PlayStation port a year later. And the music sucked. And the music was awful. But I don't know. I'm torn. I'm torn when it comes to Doom 32X. I'm torn because, like, I've played it. It's fun. I enjoyed it. But, like, you know, I also get it. I get why people don't really fuck with it. You know, they did rush
pra te atender,
it.
das 10 da manhã até as 10 da noite. Promoção até sexta-feira, ou final do estoque, quase que eu caio. E o endereço da Real Vídeo e Game é o seguinte: Avenida Paz de Barros, 2959 na Mooca. O telefone é o 914-7121. Sabe o que eu vou fazer? Eu vou ali jogar um pouquinho de videogame, tá? Dá licença. Pegar o joystick aqui.
Let's see. Eastside with the 2. Top 10 edgy PS2 games. Space Invaders. Shadow the Hedgehog. Twisted Metal Black was pretty edgy. That's pretty. That's probably the edgiest PS2 game out there. Can we consider the Manhunt games edgy? I mean, yeah, like here's the thing. When I think edgy, I think like they're throwing in mature themes and a darker aesthetic, like, and it don't really contribute much to the story. They're just throwing in them aesthetics with the hope that it will sell to teenagers. That's what I think when I hear edgy. Manhunt, if I recall, like, the violence and the grittiness all reinforce like the themes and the story and everything, and the gameplay. Like, it has to be like edgy to an extent, and I feel like if it has to be edgy, then it technically ain't edgy. At least that's my opinion. Like, that's the thing. Nobody asked for Shadow the Hedgehog, you know, Sonic game where you run around with a fucking AK. Okay? and like the Twisted Metal games prior to Black were, you know, they could get dark, but they were always kind of on the goofy side. Know what I mean? Manhunt, I feel like you can't take the dark themes and grittiness out of Manhunt without completely changing the whole game. So I don't know if that counts as edgy, but I could be tripping. I could just be talking out my ass. I could be. I like the little song he sang. La, 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 la. Yeah, almost like hatred or some shit. Almost, yeah. So, all right. So, what I want to get into next, I want to continue where we left off here with modern
And creativity was at an all.
modern gaming. Ew, chat. Modern gaming, more like stinky doo-doo feces, trash ass bullshit, stupid gaming. Ew. Yeah, we started this not too long ago. We put a pin in. Yeah, here we go. On what Nintendo and PlayStation should do moving forward. So I think we're going to continue with this. I know, who even plays modern game? More like modern laming. Hold up, I'm pinning that. More like modern laming, am I right? That's really good. Got you.
All-time high. Now
Oh my god, I have that way too loud.
today's bastions of creativity live on the coked out boards of 4chan, or over-realized, overinflated, overly specific simulators launched on Kickstarter, such as eyebrow piercing and butthole enema simulator. Number 7.
I keep saying it. I'ma say it one more time, and probably plenty more times after. Homebrew scene, gang. Homebrew scene. So much good shit, bro. They ported Celeste to the Saturn. Someone ported Celeste to the Saturn. I downloaded the shit, burnt it to a CDR, and played it in my living room earlier this morning. On my Sega Saturn. You can play Celeste Classic, technically. You can play Celeste Classic on Sega Saturn now. And, like, apparently there's a new first-person shooter that, like, take place in Miami. Or, like someone made, like, a story-driven, like, first-person, like, 80s vibe, techno-wave first-person shooter for the Sega Saturn. That'd be, like, that take place in Miami or some shit. Homebrew game, chat. Yeah, almost like Bad Boys type game. Yeah, like, it's... The homebrew scene been killing it, chat. I'm telling yous. there's a Zebo 40 minutes away on Facebook Marketplace. Yeah. The satellite man is onto you. That guy. He's trying to convince you. He's trying to gaslight you into believing it's real now.
All PlayStation games are C-tier AMC dramas. My point. A game doesn't have to be a cinematic masterpiece. There's
Hydro Thunder.
other ways to keep a player engaged, but it can't be fun, according to this guy, and this guy.
Nah, fun's not allowed anymore. You can't have fun with video games.
You got games like God of War or Horizon Forbidden West sprinkled next to these AA roguelikes such as Returnal. That's Sony's entire modern library. Here's my point. A game doesn't have to be a cinematic masterpiece. There's other ways to keep a player engaged, but it can't be fun, according to this guy, and this guy. Sony games are cynically overproduced TV shows. And to illustrate that, I'll introduce you to Jeremy. Jeremy has seen some Marvel movies when he was a kid, won't shut up about Breaking Bad, and unironically watched some shows on the CW. Jeremy is going to play God of War Ragnarok and Horizon Forbidden West 5 times each because everyone on Reddit is discussing the lore of all the moments he was too bored to focus on. Jeremy also feels the obligation to join constructive Reddit threads about the merits of the $100 million video game.
Constructive Reddit threads. Oh, that's funny.
Jeremy also pretends to have always loved Spider-Man before buying the PS4 game. Jeremy has nothing to do with himself because he's alone and undriven. Jeremy has depression. Jeremy is going to rewatch Breaking Bad a few more times and play God of War again. Jeremy has to move some installs off his secondary drive to the internal drive, and that's probably going to take an hour. Jeremy figures he'll try a new video game like Pizza Tower, but it's unfamiliar to him. Jeremy can't sleep at night. Jeremy is going to play Horizon Forbidden West. Jeremy overeats. Jeremy got rejected by the girl at work. Jeremy is going to join a forum for Sony game fanfiction. Jeremy is insecure and feels like he's learned nothing in life. Jeremy is going to binge watch Better Call Saul. Jeremy is going to play The Last of Us Part 2. Jeremy is surprisingly still alive. Number 8. New original IPs are literally just Biomutant 5.5 out of 10. Start a game company and make a new IP. Know what you're gonna make? Biomutant. It's a halfway semi-decent creative idea that's too ambitious to fully flesh out in a satisfiable manner for any player, and everyone walks away full of empty calories and says, eh. You can have pretty graphics, you can have smooth gameplay, but the second you prioritize those two things over an immersive and creative gameplay loop, your EA games challenge everything. This concept isn't new either. Crucify my dick, but Fable is a perfect example of this. The original Fable trilogy is exactly indicative of this phenomenon I'm talking about. Engaging visuals, smooth enough gameplay, and a continuing complicated case of bulimia. Those games had zero narrative worth paying attention to, zero gameplay addicting enough to engage with the world propped up with paint and plywood, and worst of all, Peter Molyneux marketed it.
Connecting people together and allowing them to tap on this massive cube. And I said, and I'm known for these things, I said there's something amazing in the side.
Number 9.
Amazing in the side, not inside, in the side. Shit, bro. I ain't played Fable since like 5th grade. I can't defend the game, nor can I like get on board with what he's saying because it's been so long. But I remember having fun. The Zebo. You go see if you can get your hands on a Zebo. Yeah. I mean, if you're gone forever, we'll know the Zebo took you. God damn.
Ubisoft. Everyone knows Ubisoft games are checklists. They're the embodiment of fetch quests and guilt through progress bar. Ubisoft ruined gaming! They sucked all the fun out, level gated everything, calling it a fucking RPG.
Well, okay, here's what happened. Here's what happened with Ubisoft, okay? They made Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag, and Far Cry 3. And they were good. And then they kept remaking it. And I don't mean like actual remakes, just like they just kept making the same game and slapping like a fresh coat of paint on it again and again and again. And that was back in like 2012. It's 2026 now, bruh. Like we Ubisoft, you gotta move on from this model. You have to move on. Please. Please, okay? Black Flag and Far Cry 3 were over a decade ago. We need something different. Please. I'm begging you. I don't give a shit if it's another Rayman. Make another Rayman. I don't care.
And turned gaming from something exciting, challenging, and inspirational into something so rounded, basic, and comfortable that it wouldn't be surprising if the next Assassin's Creed game came with a $5 McDonald's coupon. Ubisoft Plus is an extremely appropriate move for the company, acting as yet another layer of obligation for these depressed and unfulfilled cubicle water bags with wives who hate them to distract themselves from the fact that the child they had didn't fix their broken spirit. Bust out the wiki and walkthrough, John. It's time to 100% the game before your wife burns your dinner. Here's a list of things you can buy with that money instead. An artisanal sandwich.
Ooh.
15 things at the dollar store.
Okay.
A second phone line to hide the fact that you're cheating on your wife for burning your fucking dinner. Get access to all the upcoming Ubisoft games on day one, including their back catalog. $14.99 a month. Okay, let's think about what kind of value that money adds to your life. Every service has to have a value add, right? Okay, what's the last great video game you played? Truly great. I'm willing to bet that whatever game it was cracked 90 on Metacritic. How many games do you think Ubisoft released that cracked 90 on Metacritic in the last 10 years? I'll give you some time to guess. I'll give you a hint.
I'm gonna
It's
say 2.
one syllable.
I'm gonna go
Alright.
2.
The answer is actually 9 games. So if we divide that by 1 every year, we get almost a great game every year. Oh, just kidding. The answer is actually 3. So you're paying $15 a month and you don't.
I mean, that's still higher than my guess. I mean, that's still technically higher than my guess. I guessed 2. Okay. That's still higher. I mean, you know, they ain't completely cooked. They ain't totally cooked yet, right?
Don't even get a coin flip's chance to play a great game that year? Wow. Oh, just kidding. I lied. The answer is 1. 1 fucking game.
Oh, okay.
And it was almost exactly 10 years ago. Rayman Legends. Great game. Love this game. More people should have played it. Maybe I should subscribe to Ubisoft. Yelling aside, that's basically 0 great games a decade. In case you're a high school dropout, subscribe to Ubisoft Plus playing Number 10, Far Cry A Billion. Far Cry 6 is the equivalent of those web apps that show your percentage progression through their curated onboarding tutorials, you know? And once you're done, fuck it, I don't know, here's some shit that's been around since Just Cause 2. Everyone on Reddit and Google Plus and Vote knows that Ubisoft released Far Cry 3 and said, oh, fuck yeah! And then kept releasing the exact same game for over 10 years. Here's what you get in Far Cry 3. Constant, shitty random encounters, brain-dead AI, an incomprehensible dog shit mess of a story, the bottom
I mean, the story wasn't too bad.
tier worst crafting mechanics known to game designers.
Oh, okay, I did hate the crafting. The crafting sucked. I just boil it down to I hate crafting, but because I usually hate crafting in a lot of games, but this in particular sucked.
Horrible driving, horrible quests, a cop-out sandbox that everyone pretends is super engaging to mess around with because 3 guys recorded a few quote-unquote funny GIFs on Reddit, and a sincere lack of anyone that gave a single shit about getting it to market. Far Cry is a money printer. A money printer that requires a lighting update once every 4 to 5 years. Blood Dragon might have been fun, but I stopped caring while I was writing this sentence. Number 11, Valve, where the fuck are you? Or,
I think they're working on Deadlock.
you know, where are you? Valve is legendary. They've released some of the most influential and critically acclaimed games
Hey yo, happy birthday. That's what's up.
ever made and basically lowered the barrier of entry for PC gaming as a whole. Steam changed PC gaming. It unified all their products, mods, and their community. They pumped that storefront out, released a bunch of hats, created entire economies, and became the first program any PC gamer installs when their shiny new parts, pre-built tower, and gaming laptop arrived in the mail.
Yeah. Yeah, Steam is pretty dope. I still like good old games, but Steam's pretty dope. Beats by Z3PO, been a member for 2 years. 2 whole years. That's what's up, gang. That's what's up, bull. Hell yeah. 2 years, that's most definitely what's up. Vlog episode 1 almost done. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, looking forward to it.
A comfy portal rivaling that of the Blade era of the Xbox 360 dashboard.
Oh yeah, that's that good shit.
Oh yeah. Half-Life released in holiday 1998 after forming just 2 years prior by future Chungaloid Gabe Newell and Mike Harrington. It used a tantalizing cocktail of in-house code and the engines for both Quake 1 and Quake 2. It blew gamers' minds and gave them all orgasms. It's still a joy to play to this day because of how immersive it actually is, and holds up very well in general presentation. With passion, drive, and a lack of sleep, all before everyone cracked down on crunch culture, originating from people who actually gave a shit about the games they developed, like Bungie creating Halo, Valve created a masterpiece that holds up today. A few ports even released to the Dreamcast and PS2 as well. This is where Valve started.
Well, I mean, the Dreamcast port never dropped. It never officially came out. You can find it online. You can find it and download it and play it on an emulator, and it's the full game. It's just like, you know, they never released it. Gearbox fucked it up or something, if I remember.
And games like this from new studios just don't happen anymore. What was the last good brand new IP from a freshly formed studio? Experiment 101 and Biomutant? Do we have to go over that point again? Biomutant 5.5 out of 10. After Half-Life, Valve just put out bangers. Expansions, commercial packages of legendary fan-made mods, a new physics engine that's totally not a big deal, didn't fucking change the rules of the industry or anything, a 10 out of 10 sequel that's sadly left without its own 10 out of 10 sequel, but the fanfic community gets a solid C+, a puzzle game with a cute cube that has probably one of the most sleeper songs during the credit scene that I'm pretty sure no one except me has heard of. Trust me, you wouldn't be into it. This was a triumph. The Hat Economy game, the world's best zombie horde game, second only to Back 4 Blood.
Back 4 Blood really honestly is the best horde video game.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, clear. It's got better graphics. It's got like you can. It has like modern technologies.
I'm gonna bomb this apartment.
In Minecraft.
No, Back 4 Blood.
In real life.
You're fullshitting.
Shut the fuck
I
up.
can't.
No, the cards, they're like visually appealing.
Shut the fuck
No,
up.
Back 4 Blood
Yeah, ain't nobody playing Back 4 Blood.
is better.
Ain't
than
nobody
Left 4
playing
Dead.
Back 4 Blood.
League of Legends, but better than League of Legends, as informed by people I talked to who sometimes played League of Legends back in 2014. And a bunch of other cool, awesome shit that's industry leading, like Half-Life Alyx. Wait, are you serious? A bunch of this shit is VR tech demos. How the fuck was there a 6-year gap between this and Are you serious? Valve, where the fuck are you? Sure, you've got the Steam Deck and you fumbled drunkenly back when you released the Steam machines, but no other game developer has such a solid and consistent community excitedly modding your games, making memes, or whatever, except for maybe Bethesda, but they just ended up yelling at the Fallout engine until it agreed to try to be a live service. If Valve made an RPG, any at all, and put it on Source, it'd smack everyone in the balls. Get those fucking puzzle dudes to create new concepts for exciting, new, and engaging mechanics. Valve is the closest thing we have to some kind of open source game developer. If they put out anything at all, maybe the conversation would shift away from companies like Ubisoft or Activision or number 12, EA squandered EA Sports. EA sells sports games. If it's got a turf, or a court, or a field, EA's got a game for it. Most of these games are released yearly with game-breaking bugs, broken cloud integrations that completely wipe multiplayer.
Well, I don't think 2K is owned by EA. 2K is its own thing, and that's like the basketball and the WWE titles.
Player season progress, and the Battle Pass.
I think EA has their own NBA series, but nobody plays that. Nobody's playing what I can't even think of the name of it. An NBA Live? Is that it? Or is that like Sega's thing before 2K? Because like that's the weird thing about 2K. 2K started as like a Sega thing for Sega Sports on the Dreamcast, and then 2K went on to do their own thing as 2K after Sega stopped making consoles. NBA Jam was midway.
To end all battle passes, Ultimate Team. It's a loot box game mode. What's a loot box? A loot box is a slot machine. That's it. You pay money, you play the slots. Every video game actually had them for about 3 years until some people bitched about CSGO and Star Wars Battlefront 2. It's a racket to take advantage of the potential gambling addicts in the previously untapped market of literal fucking children. You put money in, you get athletes with different ratings. Make your own team with those athletes? I don't know. Call it an ultimate team. You pay lots of money, get dispensed mostly shit until you finally get a diamond, and still get stomped, stacking your team against people on
Fun fact. It is suggested in the Epstein files that Epstein invented microtransactions, or at least pushed them in the industry to make it a thing, to make it as big of a thing as it is. Apparently, we can thank Epstein for officially ruining gaming.
online, because no amount of stats is going to hide the fact that the only word in your vocabulary is
and that just about sums it up, bruh. What you mean the most notorious PDF elite is responsible for ruining literally everything, including gaming? Fuck you mean, dude? God damn. Blue Bladerbot with the 5. Finally finished season 1 of Blue Views. Unsure what else to make aside from a mega video. Thought about making my own Sonichu review series or indie games. Oh, reviewing indie games? I don't know. I feel like reviewing the indie games would be fun. Reviewing indie games, because there's a lot of good ones, man. There's a lot of good indie games just floating around on Steam and shit.
Bruh. Before all of this Ultimate Team loot
But yeah, congrats on the milestone, dude. Congrats. That's what's up. That's awesome.
box chicanery, there existed experimentation, excitement, and fun under an actual EA label. And that label was EA Sports. Big. NFL Street, SSX, NBA.
Oh, SSX Tricky is so good. SSX Tricky is so good. I still need to play the Street games. I still have yet to play NBA Street.
NBA Street, FIFA Street. These games really made you feel like you were Batman. These games totally captured the spirit of extreme sports at the time. The X Games were everywhere, and Doritos were going apeshit with all their flavors, so EA put out a snowboarding game where you can flip your character in every direction, jump off painted metal ramps, and unrealistically grind on a chain link fence. SSX was very well reviewed, so they capitalized on that with a little remix, but let's just go ahead and call it a sequel. SSX Tricky. This game was bonkers. There was no limit to what could be described as a trick. Hands, feet, and law-defying physics were everywhere, all while the game blasts run DMCs. It's tricky. The insanity doesn't end. There's a DJ that's scratching records and announcing your tricks. You're doing the worm or turning into a helicopter. And this game was fucking hard. AI is aggressive and fast. Learn those shortcuts, cause you're gonna need them. Also, be prepared to restart the motherfucking trick events until you actually land that triple rodeo Uber trick while nabbing the goddamn ×5.
I mean, look at how fun this game is. I had this game. I still have this game, I believe. Yeah, I got it on the original Xbox. I need to play it more. But, I need to learn how to play it and play it more. Because it's they literally do not make them like this anymore, chat. They literally do not. When's the last time we have seen a game like this?
Mountaineering from Peak 3 to Peak 1 with DJ Atomica was dope as fuck. NFL Street was the other game
I mean, we technically got the new Skate. I mean, there was Skate last year, which was kind of, well, it's not a racing game like SSX Tricky, but you could do tricks and shit. There's Skate, so I mean, it's not all bad.
I played a lot as a kid. I loved football, and NFL Street loved me. It was a fast-paced and wonderfully exaggeratingly animated version of the sport, and it was easy to pick up and play. The game was unfairly challenging towards the end of the career mode since it relies so heavily on in-game stats, but that just made it more fun to fully max out a character in the way you intended. The outfits are a complete joke, but exaggeration was key here. Your characters jump 1,000,000 goddamn feet in the air to catch a ball. Every movement is definitely big. Play this game with your friends, and every play is going to be a screaming match. Games need to be as intense as this these days, and they just aren't. And as far as I'm concerned, NBA Street holds the crown of being the only sports game in the world to make chain counters fun. It's basketball, but with all these little moves that consume turbo and add to a meter called the Game Breaker. Score a bunch of moves back to back before making a sick dunk? Your opponent is going to shit a brick, cause they are fucked. The Game Breaker makes you OP as hell for one play, and can take points away from your opponent while you score some.
Take points away. Yo, yeah, they could never do that. They could never do that in any game, let alone a sports game nowadays. If they implemented anything in a modern game that could take points away, you know people on Twitter would be having a shit fit. They'd be fucking like, they'd be doxing developers over shit like that.
That does not exist in modern gaming. Scoring points has never been as fun as in these EA Sports big games. The overall presentation and feel of these games is still downright exhilarating. While they are not in contention for being the best competitive games in the world, you could argue that their nature of being easy to pick up and relatively easy to master was what sold the entire experience. Speaking of which, number 13, not enough easy to pick up, easy to master games. Thanks to the fact that every game these days is connected to the fucking internet, tryhards are always finding new and innovative ways to measure their dicks.
Which has led to a rampant increase in cheating. I gotta shout out, let me see if I can quick find the video I'm thinking of. It's in my history. It's in my history somewhere. But someone made a video recently about how rampant cheating on in online games has gotten. Like, it has apparently gotten bad because people are just so sweaty. Let's see. Wyaron is his name. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Wyaronn. So I think it's Wyaron. He dropped a video about the cheating epidemic and the sweat epidemic. There is a sweat epidemic that's enforcing a cheating epidemic. Because everything's got to be a competitive thing. Everything's got to be competitive now. Competitive Pac-Man World 2.
Every game is competitive, which means if you want to master a game, good luck mastering that game against the millions of players trying to...
Yeah, I put Pac-Man World 2 as my number one, just because I love Pac-Man World 2 so much. That's like my quintessential, like, 6th gen PS2 game. That's me being biased. I won't hold you. I won't hold y'all. That is just me being biased.
To master the game. The skill distribution is literally a bell curve. So if you want to be really good, chances are you never will be. But if you go back in time to play something like SSX3, you never had that constant element of the skill ceiling changing on you. The AI or game was hard-coded, and you could breach their ability definitively. I would 100% put money on the fact that gamers today are way more insecure about their gamer abilities than they were 20 years ago. Gone!
Oh yeah, facts, dude. Facts. There are way too many sweat lords out there nowadays. Way too many. I'm out here just casually trying to play shit. It's like, I could give a fuck if I'm good at a video game or not. That's why I'm not afraid to do my occasional gaming streams. Even though I would maybe not for Tekken, and maybe not for Quake. But for other games, I would say I'm probably like DSP levels of bad. I am not that good at gaming. But I enjoy gaming anyway, and I enjoy the fucking, like, I enjoy the vibe that is just getting on fucking stream and playing a game with y'all. That shit's fun. But most people want to be sweat lords, apparently. It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
And you could breach their ability definitively. I would 100% put money on the fact that gamers today are way more insecure about their gamer abilities than they were 20 years ago. Gone, I say, gone are the days of trying to impress other awkward people by proclaiming you're a epic gamer. Now everyone just plays Fortnite on their phones while watching GTA 5 roleplay streams in the background.
What the fuck even is GTA 5 roleplay? I keep hearing the term over and over again. What the fuck even is that? What even is that? What is GTA roleplay? Why are people roleplaying on GTA? That's weird to me. That's fucking weird, dude. That is weird.
Get up, Joshua. Dinner was ready 40 minutes ago. Also, your dad found out about your progress report, so start crying. Hydro Thunder.
So start crying. Roleplay as cops or other shit? You gotta see trolling video. Oh, there's trolling videos? Bet. Oh, hell yeah. there's videos of people trolling GTA roleplays. Bet. I'm in. I'm so for it. Let's fucking go. Oh, that's funny. Alright, Blue Bladerbot with a 10. Normies be like, wah, this game is too fun. It's not realistic enough. It's bro, that was legit what game, like 10 years ago, back in like high school and shit. You have no idea how hard it was to get people into Doom or Quake or Wolfenstein or anything. Anything that wasn't Call of Duty, because people wanted the realistic graphics and shit so bad. It was like, no, I want my game to be a bit more realistic, you know what I mean? It was like, bro, you playing the Modern Warfare 2 campaign, you literally just ramped a snowmobile like over a goddamn mountain. over a canyon. You ramped a snowmobile over a canyon while shooting a fucking Uzi one-handed. Okay? I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear shit about how you want your games more realistic. That is bull. Stop the cat. Okay? It's too cartoony. It's not mainstream enough. I don't like having to walk around anything new. This game isn't like Call of Duty. Yeah, bro, even that, I remember when Wolfenstein on 360 and shit was like dropping and shit. And I love that game. I love that game to death. Wolfenstein 09. Because it's literally just Call of Duty with superpowers. And I'd be like, guys, y'all gotta try this Call of Duty with superpowers shit. And they're like, nah, I want my game realistic. They say as they ramp over a fucking canyon with the snowmobile.
Thunder Hurricane, Crash Team Racing, all those Nintendo platformers, Spyro the Dragon, Halo campaigns, rhythm games like Guitar Hero and Rock Band. Spend enough time in these games and you almost certainly would become very good. You might not top the leaderboards on speedrun.com, but you almost always reached a sense of nirvana playing a game efficiently with great mechanics in a trance-like state. Those tricks and SSX that you land that just net you the 3 question marks?
Ooh.
Man, that's a good feeling. Do you get the same feeling playing Modern Warfare 2 Search and Destroy? No! Who cares if you're slightly better than a 7th grader? Indie games may scratch this itch, but I got a bone to pick with them. Number 4.
oh, apparently the indie games are in for it now too. What the indie games do?
14. Every indie game is a color-blocked, low-poly roguelike. Too many indie games are roguelites and have a pastel color block aesthetic and are low poly solely for the sake of nostalgia. That's it. That's the point. Number 15.
I mean, it was short, sweet, to the point, and yeah, he low-key spitting facts.
All games are still made for PS2. I don't have a lot to say about this category, but console generations are too long. The one that felt the longest was the gap between the Xbox 360 and the PS3 jumping to the Xbox One and PS4.
Yo, facts. As much as I appreciate the 7th gen, that shit took way too long. I felt like it was 10 years. I don't even think it was 8 years. It was like 10 years. That shit wore out its welcome. It did. It did low-key wear out its welcome.
Truth be told, gaming still felt pretty shitty to play on console during that period. That was the best era to be a PC gamer, so you could brag to your friends that you have things like a high refresh rate monitor and a liquid CPU cooler that you won't maintain at all. Gaming on consoles got a huge quality of life improvement with this latest generation of series consoles and the PS5, but most games are still developed with the previous generation in mind. Game makers are constantly sacrificing cutting-edge technology for people stuck in the past, and granted, it may be a difficult situation to get out of, but I don't care. Innovation is important, damn it. Number 16, digital sales are complete bullshit. Digital sales ruined physical sales. Most of the time when you buy a console game, there's nothing on that disc other than a license and the uncaring Blu-ray letters staring back at your worthless fat face. Buy a game digitally. Great. You'll get to play it forever, right? Oh.
Nope, nope. You don't own shit. That's one thing that's one of my biggest pet peeves, dude. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. That's why I still champion good old games. As good as Steam is, you know, if and when they decide that I no longer own fucking I don't know, Final Fantasy VII or whatever the fuck that I got installed, it's just gone. It's gone forever. It's like my precious power ring. Gone forever. But if I buy a game on good old games, I can just download the installer. I have Jazz Jackrabbits 1 and 2 and the weird Christmas expansion packs forever. I have them forever. Because even if it's not a physical copy, I still have the installation file. I still have the exe. Okay? I hate not owning shit. Not actually owning shit. I like that I don't know. Now I'm just ranting. But that's what these digital storefronts, with the exception of GOG, that like they piss me off with that shit. They really do. They piss me off with that shit. The only good one, in my opinion, like as good as Steam is, it's still second place to me personally. If I have the choice, I will buy shit off of GOG because I want that installation file. Because in the event my internet goes down or something, I still want to be able to like just put that shit on a thumb drive and put it on like one of my other computers and get that shit running. That's how I do. Ted comment with the 2. Today's the day crab fries. It is the day crab fries. I don't know why I fucking repeated that. I don't know. I'm just kind of like slowly losing it. This stream, I'm just kind of slowly losing my mind. A puppet on a string with the 5. Best PS2 game is Conflict Global Storm. I will not be elaborating. Well, damn. Now I have to look up Conflict Global Storm and see, because like this is my first time hearing of that shit. But that could be an absolute 10 out of 10 banger you just dropped. So, you know, I'm gonna just have to fucking go for it. Oh man. Blue Bladerbot with the 5. Also, let's not forget, normies also act like vampires to a cross when you pitch playing a funny kart racer or literally anything with motion controls. I'm personally not a fan of the latter. I'm not a big fan of motion controls. Well, it depends on the game. If it's something like Wii Sports, I'm so down. I'm so down. But the funny kart racers, yes, people need to appreciate funny kart racers more. There's so many good funny kart racers, but people won't play it on the grounds that it's not Mario Kart. And it is. But where was I? What was I saying? Oh, yes. Yes, that's right. That's right. Digital storefronts and how they piss me off. Steam could technically take your games at any point, but, you know, part of the reason Steam's awesome is because they don't. So, good on them. Epic, I don't even know how the fuck that store works. I tried downloading Unreal Tournament like the beta for Unreal Tournament, like back in the day. I have no idea how the fuck that John even worked. Yeah, GOG is my GOAT. Okay, the GOAT of games. All right, because like I said, I got Jazz Jackrabbit installed on all my computers because I can just download the installation file straight from the website after my purchase, and I can just like, put it on thumb drive and just put that shit on all my computers. So I can play Jazz Jackrabbit and Jazz Jackrabbit 2 whenever the fuck I want. And it's the only place where you can get Jazz Jackrabbit digitally. It's the only place. Epic ain't even got it on their own damn store. Epic ain't even got it on their own damn store. Dead ass. I looked. It ain't there. It's their first game. I don't know how the fuck they ain't got their first game, their legacy game, like part of their legacy catalog on their own storefront. You gotta go on Good Old Games to get it. The fuck? Dino
Keep
Crisis
this
on
point
Good Old
short,
Games?
You
Oh,
should be
hell
able
yeah.
to buy a license for something and use it indefinitely. Relying on cloud servers to stay online forever for me to download the game at my will 20 years from now is obviously retarded because one day the servers will be gone, so that's why I opt to buy the physical games. So imagine my frustration when these motherfuckers just put key codes in the box.
I remember when they did that for Doom 2016. I was pissed. I was like, fuck you mean a Steam code? Ew. I mean, I guess I couldn't be I couldn't be too mad. Okay, because this was back when Doom 2016 was still at the time like $40, like $40 to $60 on Steam and shit. And like I copped the physical John at fucking Walmart for $20 bucks. But you know, just being greeted with a Steam key is lame. That shit lame.
And call it a day. Nailed it. My Xbox discs will be worthless one day since all they're good for is a digital license or maybe a broken pre-alpha version of Cyberpunk 2077 burned to them or some shit like that. Number 17. Everything is a Discord bot. Fuck Discord. The UI sucks. The notifications are fucking annoying. Every server has like a billion.
Yeah, I turned off all my notifications on Discord. All my notifications are off for that bitch. I hate all the fucking notification sounds. I hate when I'm fucking trying to like scroll and look for something on my phone. And then, like, I try to click something at the top of my phone, and a fucking Discord notification pops up, and it take me to Discord instead. That shit's annoying.
Everything is a Discord bot. Fuck Discord. The UI sucks. The notifications are fucking annoying. Every server has like a billion asinine rules. Everyone on there is terminally online and doesn't know what the concept of having a life or grass is.
Facts. Bro, spitting facts. Bro, spitting mad facts. Oh my god, chat. I remember back in the day. Or like old 2023 Club Doom. I joined so many servers because we were all having fun making content and collabing and shit. So many servers. And then they all went to fucking hell. They all went to hell. I've had to leave. I've probably had to leave like over 10, like in the double digits. Because so many of them went to shit. Because people on that fucking goddamn app just can't behave. Just can't be normal for 5 fucking minutes. It's insane. It's insane. I hate that goddamn app. I hate that app. Nobody on that shit can just be normal. Every time I try to give people a chance to just be normal, they're not.
And every server has that one channel where all it does is spew out bot-generated garbage that exactly 0% of people care about, but one moderator enabled the bot because they thought it would be cool. Get off Discord. Let's all go back to Skype. And
yes.
Number 18. Thanks to the fucking internet, gaming is now a job. You need to keep up on multiplayer meta, balance changes, game sales, milsim Discord clans, DLC, what games are functional and which are completely broken and which platform that's applicable to, grinding battle passes, moving games around your drives because these companies turned you into your own personal fucking librarian for their uncompressed audio files, and fan-made wiki instructions on how to play these obtuse, janky games made in Unity with poorly made or zero tutorials. Gaming is not fun. It's an obligation. It's maintaining broken relationships with people on Discord who have BPD, so you have someone to play Chivalry with once every 2 months. It's grinding out a battle pass because developers paywall satisfying multiplayer progression. It's staring at your own library for 30 minutes, unable to decide what to play next, installing, uninstalling, and moving games from...
Oh my god, yes. Yeah, this in particular. Oh my god. I think I maybe have like 3 games installed on this, on the device I'm currently streaming on. Cause holy shit, every game's like fucking 80 gigabytes. Goddamn. Goddamn.
Drive to drive. It's a transparent memory of something that was exciting. It's cynical. It's the opposite of fun. It's over.
Oh, and that's how he ends the video. Okay. That's clever. I like that. I like how he ended the video. That's pretty that is clever. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna quick open my Steam and I'm gonna see how many games I actually got. What games do I actually got installed on this device? Okay, let's see here. I got The Last Train Out of Wormtown. I got the original Fallout, Age of Empires, specifically 2 Definitive Edition. Oh, and WWE 2K25 because that bitch is like 100-some gigs. and between that and all the other fucking like projects and shit that I have on this computer that I can't just delete, otherwise y'all won't be getting a video soon. Is well, Ethan Ralph's mugshot, but I don't care about Ethan Ralph. I don't give 2 tits what that fat gunt be doing. Probably just being fat somewhere. Whatever he's doing, he's off being fat somewhere. Know what I'm saying? It's like, what do you do this time? What do you do this time? Fucking steal all the fucking breakfast croissants at McDonald's or some shit? Eastside with the 2. Doom want a homie to transform like a bull from last night. What did we stream last night? What the fuck did I even do last night? What was last night's stream even about? I don't even remember. Hold up. What the fuck was last night's stream? Oh yeah, we were watching Homeboys from Outer Space. That's what we did. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. He had the weird power to, like, transform into shit. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Jedi. Okay, now I get it. Now the joke makes sense. Sorry for the delay in that, Issa. I had to remember what the fuck we watched last night. Yeah, we watched fucking Homeboys from Outer Space, and I'm so glad it is 21 episodes because that shit was fun. That shit was fun. Yeah, no, you're not gonna get my reaction to Nova's nudes. I don't want to see Nova's nudes. I want to see him behind bars. That's where I want to see Nova. Okay, unless Nova is either arrested or jumped, I don't care. Alright. Triple B with the 5. I got banned from a Discord server for streaming Doom 1993 because 2 of the people sent their altar to the game. Their altar? What's an altar? And I chainsawed them as a pinky. I don't know what an altar is. Is that like a Doomwad thing? I gotta read that again. Doom 93. 2 people sent their altar to the game, and I chainsawed him as a pinky. Altars. I still don't know what that means. That must be like a Doomwad thing that I'm not familiar with. We have to finish vampires. Yeah, because I don't know. That's the thing. I've played Doom online before. Like, I've played Xandronum, and I've played, like, the new, like, remasters online and shit. I don't know what an altar is. I don't know what that is. So like, what is that? I'm thinking it's a thing. I'm thinking it's a thing that, like, is for PvP. I'm thinking it's a PvP thing, but I don't know what it is. Oh no, whenever I play Doom 93 online, I just go on free-for-alls. I just go on free-for-alls because those are fun. Free-for-alls in Doom 93 are fun. Okay, because it's literally just everyone running around at the speed of light like we all Sonic the Hedgehog with a fucking chain gun and BFGs and shit. It's a mess, but it's a fun mess. Know what I'm saying? It's a good time. I enjoy that. Eastside with the 2. That bull proposing to that vampire is Doom's hero. Ain't no vampire any of my heroes. Okay, not the actual vampires, not Count Dracula, not the motivators, none of them. Not Van, even though he ain't even one of them. None of them. None of them. None of them. Did I hear vampire? No, it is not Count Dracula. As cool as that would have been. As cool as that would have been, it is not Count Dracula. It is Count Dracula. And it is lame and stupid. And I think it came... I think Vampires was before Rob Zombie made that song, unfortunately. Triple B with the 5. Alters are personalities of someone with did. I'm guessing that's that multiple personality disorder? Or like what? Okay, dissociative identity disorder. Okay. Alright, so let's see here. From what I know, did is like a multiple people in one body. They believed in that quick reality shifting shit. and you murked one of them as a pinky or some shit, and they like had a fucking shit fit. You like triggered them. Damn. That reminds me, chat. That reminds me. Would anyone be down for like a segment on VR chat trolling? There's what's the name of that guy? There's some guy who's known for proximity chat. I feel like one of these nights we should engage in some proximity chat reactions. Okay, the world of VR chat is fucking crazy, dude. It's fucking crazy. Okay. like I remember watching a video, some girl got like she got a fucking allergy to tomatoes, right? And she is so immersed and addicted to this VR chat bullshit that she getting like phantom allergic reactions to not just tomatoes in game, but like fucking like PNG clip art tomatoes. Someone in the fucking server is like throwing around dumbass PNG clip art shit of tomatoes. And she tweaking, bruh. She tweaking. Like, look. As someone who has an allergy, as someone who has a severe allergy of my own, okay? If I was in VR chat and someone was throwing shitty clip art of peanut butter at me, like shitty like clip art of peanut butter jars at me, I'd be laughing my fucking ass off. Alright? How the fuck do you get phantom allergic reactions to clip art tomatoes? Okay, at that point, take the damn headset off. Take the damn headset off and go outside. Alright? Go outside. Touch grass. Nah, I can't have peanut butter. I can't have peanut nothing. None of it. I can't have no Reese's. I can't have no Jif. I can't have none of it. None of it. I will never like. I've had some close calls where like I accidentally like ate something with peanut something in it, and I've tasted it, but I don't think that's how it's actually supposed to taste. Like, I don't think what I've tasted is what it's actually supposed to taste like, because my body immediately goes into asphyxiation mode, know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't even think I'm experiencing, like, well, obviously your fucking airways ain't supposed to shut, like, when you eat it. But I don't even think my taste buds, like, are sensing the right thing. I don't even... so I will probably never know what the hell it tastes like. Isai with the 2. We all want a Club Doom Vampires retrospective. You know what? I might just... I think I'm just gonna decide, fuck it. I think we just go marathon vampires tomorrow so I can finally be done of that. I hate vampires. And you know what? I still might make a retrospective because it would make for a fun video. Alright. Yo, Star, you nailed it. Star, you nailed it. Yeah, it's always spicy, but I know for a fact shit ain't supposed to be spicy. And it's weird. That's how I know there's like peanut in something and like I need to get an EpiPen like shit. Cause it's like spicy for no reason, but it tastes like peanut something. It's like, ah, fuck, dude. That's happened a couple times. Oh no, we definitely getting an Alien Fighters retrospective. We getting a retrospective of that too. Like I said, I need to get on my video grind. I do. Real life been kicking my ass. I've been trying to focus more on music. So between those, that's why like videos ain't been coming out as much as before. But like, I do just need to get on my my video grind. I mean, we have 2 smoke sessions and possibly a third, like, new smoke sessions EP on the way. Like, I just need to buckle down and just make a shit ton of videos. Because the Alien Fighters retrospective is also definitely happening. Oh yeah, and then all the peanuts and shit. Like, I keep hearing about this new lol cow too. I'm not covering him. I'm not covering it. like I said, I'm done with the cows, so I'm not gonna be covering whoever this Sheriff Peanut person is. I am not interested. All I know is he's some kind of like Bible thumping nut. He is straight up a Bible thumping nut. He is dead ass a Bible thumping nut. That's really what he is. But yeah, he's like some weirdo who plays Fortnite with kids and like tries to like preach Bible verses at them and shit. It's like, bro, you like 40. Bro, you like 40. Go have a heart attack or something. Go, or whatever it is people that age do, okay? Like, the fuck? Blue Blader Ball with the 5. I remember people in age regression servers and people would come in and troll by replacing MLP videos with gory Invincible or The Boys clips. The fuck? Why do those exist? Why do those even exist? I hate the internet. Why do those even exist? Man. Man. I don't know. The internet really brought out the worst in a lot of people, huh? It really did. It really brought out the worst in some people. Everything about that was awful. Everything about that is awful. All of it. Everything. Everything. I felt like I got caught in a domain expansion of awful. Just everything's awful. God damn. Yeah, let's see here. Oh yeah, new hood JJK, by the way. I want to do more of this at some point, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until we finish some of the other shit we got going on. So, you know, that way we can have more hood JJK by the time, you know, we're done with the other stuff. Because, you know, we probably have enough for maybe like 4 streams. Enough hood JJK for like 4 streams. Nah, we need more. So I'm gonna wait on that. Because I do love me some hood JJK. Get your paper up. Esau with the 2. It made everyone zesty, like the people of Philly. Nah, bro. I don't think people in Philly be that zesty. I don't think people in Philly be Discord zesty. But Emily Yukis exists, so I don't know. I can't. So maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. Yo, someone did suggest that, dog. Someone did suggest that. And it's like, I forgot it was on PS2. I kept thinking it was a Wii exclusive. Oh, L Deadman. You must not follow Meek Mill on Instagram. You must not follow. We have at least one super zesty bowl. Alright? Not like. But that's everything for tonight, I think. Uzi being a crystal champ. I keep forgetting about Uzi. Maybe if Lil Uzi Vert would do something memorable, you know. Bull ain't done shit in like fucking years at this point worth remembering. I think he dropped Eternal at Take 2 and it was like hella mid. It was like crazy mid. It was like the middest mid to ever mid. So tonight was cool. Yeah, tonight was fun, chat. Tonight was fun. We definitely go do. I wanna do more retro gaming shit, more retro gaming topics and shit like that. So we definitely gonna get on that grind. But I think tomorrow I might just bite the bullet, and I think we finna do a vampires marathon so we can finally get that shit out the way. I need vampires over because I dread it. Every time I gotta load it up, I dread it. So fuck it. Let's just do a vampires marathon. See how much I can tolerate. Alright, so until next time, chat. You stay safe, you stay blessed. I appreciate yous. And yeah. Sweet nectar.